What is going on, my fellow Masketeers? Welcome back, and we are here to talk about Beast, the new Idris Elba film that came out. So the premise of Beast is quite simple. Idris Elba is taking his daughters to South Africa, and they are going back to their mother's village because their mother passed away. She died from cancer, and she happened to be from South Africa. So they're going to visit their mother's village and also taking a safari. There, they meet up with an old school friend, and he literally runs like the guide tours, and he's also an anti-poacher, so he stops poachers from killing the animals. Now, this film starts here with poachers just straight murdering a pride of lions in the dark, but they forget to kill one, and that one is literally Liam Neeson in lion form. That's what it is. It's Liam Neeson in lion form. This is the prequel to The Lion King. This is how Mufasa's dad got revenge on the humans and then started his brand new pride. I lied to you not. This lion was on smoke because he is on a vendetta to kill every poacher, but somewhere he gets lost in the sauce, and he's saying he's gonna kill every living human he can come across. It don't matter if it's a woman, man, child, baby, it's getting it. Matter of fact, this lion doesn't even stop at freaking people. It just kills anything that's moving, because it gets to a point where they go to a freaking village settlement and this thing has killed the chickens, the people, the goat, the cow. I swear, even the cat, if they had it, would have gotten slayed. It's just out here, just moving absolutely reckless. He's looking for revenge to the fullest extent. If there was ever a dictionary that said an animal on sight, for those of you that don't know what on sight means, that means as soon as you see the op, it's a goal. That's what this line was on. Everyone was on sight. If you owed him money, if you looked at him wrong, if you went to the watering hole and didn't bow your head low enough for him, he is coming to collect. And he was just on smoke from start to finish, from sun up to sundown. Listen, there was even a point where they said that if you can get a tranquilizer dart into the lion, it will knock it out for a few hours and we can escape. Somehow they end up tranking it. This thing refuses to even go down. It was just wobbly for a little bit, and then he just said, nah, I'm gonna walk this shit off, because it came back like maybe like 30-45 minutes later. I thought it would knock it out for hours. Apparently not. The rage and the hatred kept this lion going even when he was supposed to be knocked out cold. And so much stuff happens to this lion where you're thinking it's meant to be dead. It ain't, because he was on smoke. He wanted revenge. They killed his family, and he said everything on two legs holding a gun gonna get this work. And I respect it 100%. Let's go into the good. The good is this lion was on smoke. Mufasa's dad was here to prove a point. It came here to kick ass, take names, and maybe kill an extra person on the way out. That was really like the highlight for me. Just the fact that this lion was like on demon time. He was the Punisher mixed in with John Wick. You know what? That's what this lion was. This lion here was half John Wick, half Liam Neeson from Taken. That's what he was. And sprinkle a little bit of Punisher on top. And there you go. Literally, that's what this lion was. Let me get into the bad. The bad was a lot. Most of my bad comes from Idris Elba himself. First off, yeah, this weird American accent that he had, I think it was supposed to be like from New York or something. No, the accent was not doing it. Not one bit. I don't know why he decided to do that particular accent, but it wasn't working for the character. Also, the acting between him and his daughters, it was okay in parts, and other parts it was a little bit all over the place. Even when like they start arguing about stuff where this ain't the time to be arguing about these things. Like right now, we're trying to survive getting eaten by a freaking lion, and people are still bickering over like the most trivial and nonsensical things. And here's the thing, what they were arguing about, it wasn't trivial. I shouldn't say that, it wasn't trivial, but the timing was wrong, because you're fighting for your life, and somehow in a quiet moment, people are bringing up issues where we can talk about this when we get home, when we're alive on a couch with a therapist, but this is not the place. We are literally trying to survive and not get eaten. So again, it was just a little bit weird. And then my biggest issue was the final fight. Without ruining it, because I want you guys to go watch it for yourselves, that final fight, nah, I'm sorry, nah, that ain't it, Jeff. It ain't it, because no, that's all I can say without giving too much away. But no, I definitely wasn't a fan. He should have died like within like the first like 25 seconds. Within the first 25 seconds, you know, I'm even being generous. Within the first freaking 10 seconds, man, he should have been gone. He should have been gone, but he wasn't. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, nah, they ain't really gonna do what I think they're gonna do. But they did, and so yeah, I felt the climax was very anticlimactic, only because it became very predictable. It's one thing to be predictable, but when you see the length which they went through, that's when you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is some bullshit. With that being said, my verdict for the movie, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It was an okay watch, nothing special. It didn't really have any highlight moments. It didn't give me anything which made me jump out of my seat or think, oh my god, that's really sick. It was just a case of where it was an okay watch. My highlight was Mufasa's dad, and I'm gonna keep on calling him that. Mufasa's dad was like the highlight for me because, like I said, he was just on so much demon time. So much demon time. Thug, that line was. And I respect it. I respect it all the way. That is my verdict. Tell me what you thought if you watched the film. Sound off in the comments so we can square up. And like always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Peace. Never chase a bitch.